It's 2018, Noonan.
It's 2018, Snake, and we're back again playing Sonic, even though we've never...
Yeah, we haven't done a Sonic game, but me and TDF have done one. You know, it was a good commentary, it wasn't a good game, and hopefully this will be the same. Set your expectations low.
I'll be honest, Snake, the only Sonic content I've ever really, drenched myself in is Sonic X. So I'm really curious on how Chris Thorndike has been doing all these years.
That major character to the Sonic canon, Chris Thorndike.
Major character to the Sonic franchise, Chris Thorndike.
Now, we've got difficulty select, normal, and hard.
What is that? What is that? That's hand! What is that?
It's hard to read, it's hard
hand
to
mode?
read, but
it's hand...
the trick is both of these are actually easy difficulty. It's harder to read than it is to play.
What's with the fucking, hardcore effect on it? Oh, look.
I don't know. It's trying to make you fear it, I suppose. Like, you sure you want to pick this? You sure you're ready for hard mode, bruv? I don't think you are.
Oh, they still have those robot characters hanging around.
Yeah, they don't do much. So, here's the thing about Sonic Forces, yeah? Ever since Sonic Colors, the series has been a bit more light-hearted, a bit easier going. Forces isn't about that. Forces is about dark, gritty reality. This is a hardcore Sonic game for a new age. It's like 2002 never left. I don't know why I picked 2002. That's, it feels correct though,
Wait, we're already in stage 1?
Yeah, Eggman's done his thing and now we've got to... This is a Sonic game, it's fast. You gotta go fast, Noonan.
I'm just super confused. How are we already playing the game? It hasn't even been...
A lot of people were sad that this game's over too quickly, and you're sad that it starts too quickly. What do you want?
It feels very rushed.
Like a Sonic Rush?
They have Snake.
Sorry.
They had that cutscene with fucking
Ivo Robotnik. That's his name if you don't know.
Robotnik.
Otherwise known as Kintobor. Probably not in Sonic X though, that's a bit earlier canon.
O.V. Kintobor. I'm pretty sure he was still called Eggman in Sonic X. I don't think they even bring back Robotnik.
Yeah, what happened to that guy?
Which one? Who's Robotnik? Sonic lore is so extensive.
There's a lot to think about. Did you know that in the fucking Archie comics, Robotnik did legit die? And
What?
a new one came about? It's not the same Eggman from the very beginning, that one's fucking dead.
Oh yeah, because they have different design to them.
Yeah, that's how they got the old design out and got the new one in.
Yeah, they needed a new design, so they're not related at all.
I don't know. I think I read that crap.
I think I would assume they're somewhat related, maybe a reincarnation, maybe a canon situation.
Maybe he's a cosplayer.
I'm just doing my nails, Snake.
I thought you were contemplating that really crap response I gave you.
No, I'm just doing my nails.
You should wear gloves like Sonic, then you never need to see your nails. Don't have to think about them.
Honestly, big part of why I paint my nails is so I don't have to see my nails.
I've got no strong opinions on mine, to be honest with you. So, this is Infinite. If you know anything about him, it's probably his theme song, which makes barely an appearance in this game.
Honestly, I was kind of excited about what Sonic Forces was doing, but apparently they just don't they don't let it settle, It's just
yeah.
This game never slows down and smells the roses.
It's a lot like Sonic.
Nice.
Okay. So, real talk, getting into this early. My favourite fucking Sonic character is Eggman, because he's fun, he's a fun guy.
Yeah.
But in this game, he's bitter and he's a killjoy and Sonic has defeated him too much. And, I feel bad for Eggman. He's just he's given up. He doesn't enjoy taking over the world anymore. He's just kinda, he's a businessman at this point. He's just settled into his role.
What?
Well, you can't show that. That's tricky.
So wait, he died there?
Yeah, Sonic's super dead. I don't know why they named it Sonic Forces. It's really false advertising.
What kind of a game has that? Like, how can a Sonic game, like... Ah! Snake! I've already died.
He's already dead.
Just... Like... I'm struggling to find the words, Snake.
Okay.
Like something about a Sonic game, like a cartoon fucking game, going black and doing, like, white text over it about how the world's been taken over and now it's a gritty goddamn Gears of War shit, is not...
The locusts are rising up as we speak.
Not good on the optics. Not good on just the
It's a visual medium, video games, and I think it's a good cost-saving measure to just go, and then this really radical shit happened.
This game feels super rushed. Like, we're like 6 minutes in and it already feels... Don't say it.
Sonic... rushed? But here's the big gimmick.
Here's the big gimmick.
You can make your own personal avatar, and this is footage from my reviews. Plug.
Go watch Snake's review on Sonic Forces.
You had to really think about it.
Wait, what's this game called? I'm glad you edited out like the long ass time it took you to create this, because this could have been like a whole part basically.
It could have been a whole part. I went through several designs before I've settled on what I have named Gun the Wolf. There is an entry for him on the Sonic Fanon Wikia, which is probably my greatest piece of work.
Wait, you made it?
Yes, I made that. I made a Gun the Wolf page for him on the Sonic Fanon Wiki. And I don't want to talk about this too early because it's legitimately the funniest part of my experience with Sonic Forces.
Not even Sonic Forces itself. Just fucking on the Sonic Wiki, your fucking fan character that you made.
Okay, let's go into detail number 1 about the Sonic Fanon Wiki. Which is that I immediately got lambasted by a member of the community for like, oh no, I was worried Forces would bring people like you in here. Oh no, the quality of Sonic OCs is going down the tubes.
I can't believe these fucking Sonic posers coming here with their shitty Forces OCs.
Wow, Sonic Forces comes out and suddenly everyone has their own OC.
I've been here since 2006.
My character, Soul the Lion, has been through so much, and then you get a character creator, and you think you can do this?
My character, Darkspine, the cockroach, has been through so much.
My character, Bill the Human, will not be insulted by you. I'm gonna put this as a treaty. I'm putting an olive branch out to the Sonic Fanon community. If I didn't need to make an OC to play this game, I might not have done.
The dialogue is so, like, over the top. I don't want fucking Knuckles to say, like, my spy there.
They've been torturing him for months.
Why is Knuckles, like, the fucking leader of this? Like, I guess, like, he's the only character who could be, you know? Because there's not, like, a...
Me and Eric had a talk about this, and Knuckles is like shit, but I think he is the best pick, because everyone else is also shit in different ways. Like, Shadow or Rouge would probably be the best picks, but they're probably better used elsewhere. Sorry for the genuine answer there, but it's a question, but to give you to give you an answer that is honestly hilarious, so there were prequel comics made for this.
Why? It's not... The story never doesn't state and elaborate on anything, ever.
I know, like... and hey, the fucking comics, they're the same. They're like, barely any pages at all. They just kind of excuse why certain things are the way they are. But essentially, Silver travels back from the future because he's realized the future is changing and it started here, which, by the way, how the fuck does that work? How do you notice the future is changing?
I don't really know, but there's like a bunch of shows and movies based around that same plot where the future is changing.
And someone, like, catches on. It's not like an instant, like, butterfly effect thing. It's like, oh, like, you just kind of see, like, someone just slowly fade out of existence as they're,
well, that's like time cop shit, I guess. And like time cop shit.
Yeah, but, so, Silver goes back in time, and the reason that Knuckles is in charge of the Resistance is essentially because Knuckles is the first person Silver runs into, and explains, hey, shit's going bad, and Knuckles is like, oh, I better be involved. I'm gonna go down to Earth and, like, unite the Resistance. I say go down to Earth, leave Angel Island. And that's the only time Angel Island comes up. Knuckles isn't an alien, sadly, in this. That would have been a really good retcon.
Knuckles just lives in a spaceship now. I'm kind of sad, because, like, it seems like Sonic Team is embarrassed to elaborate, you know? Like, to me, bad things kind of make the whole thing better. Like, something that I've realized, that bad things, like, in series and franchises, kind of make the whole experience in the long term better.
Well, I agree with you, no, because it's like, would you rather have a story that elaborates on everything poorly, or realizes that most of it doesn't make sense and just chops out a lot of stuff and just leaves nothing there?
It's like, I would, like, the best example I can think of is fucking the Star Wars movies. Like, sure, you can say the prequels are bad, but I would rather have everything that the prequels gave us than, I don't know, fucking whatever these assholes edit their, like, least favorite things out of their movies, and I'm like, no, fuck off. It sucks, sure, but it's still there, and it's, I don't know, kind of makes the whole thing better. Actually, I have a better example. The Deadpool movie. It kind of wouldn't be as funny if Wolverine Origins hadn't existed.
Oh yeah, because he first appears in that, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he's like... and they fuck up the character, and that's...
Oh, that's good.
And it's, like, joked on in the Deadpool movie. And I think, like, somehow it validates its existence. Like, even Star Wars, The Last Jedi got, like, references back to fucking dumb shit that happened in the prequels, and it gives it a new spin that's like, huh, okay, I get it.
Speaking about things like being rushed, so this is level 2. Sonic has been confirmed to be alive in space, so by the end of stage 2, we're going to space.
We're already in space.
That's the thing, we've ran up to the ship, and I don't know if we were late and everyone else is already on there, but yeah, just... Also, everyone in this fucking game can pilot a spaceship. Everyone's really talented.
All I'm saying is that Sonic Team really needs to let the badness of Sonic soak in, because that's the only way anyone can take Sonic seriously.
Not seriously, but that's the only way you can enjoy it, if you have everything.
Yeah, let Sonic be as bad as 06 was. Let it be. It's like that.
That's the great shame of Forces. Because when it first came out, a lot of people hailed it as, you know, like, oh man, it's Sonic 06 bad. And it isn't Sonic 06 bad.
Sonic 06 is better.
Sonic 06 is better because it's worse.
Yes. There's more to it.
Sonic 06 is a fucking adventure. If we were to join the legions of everyone else and, like, we were going to do a playthrough of Sonic 06, it wouldn't be 7 parts long and 2 hours in length. It would be... plus 10 hours, it would be a trek. It would be a fucking journey.
We actually do need to make a commentary on Sonic 06. It's to destroy all expectations.
It's always a good thing to do. It's just I'm not sure what expectations we're destroying though. Oh, by the way, we can play dress up. This feature is not half-assed. There are so many clothing options.
Imagine meeting Shadow and you're just wearing his... I wonder if Shadow got, like, royalties. I can't believe we're back again in the fucking... fitting room.
It's the fitting room, we're at HQ and we're just cosplaying as all of our favorite Sega characters, like Shadow and fucking Beat.
Where's the Sonic hat? Apparently, like, Sonic didn't sell out. Nah.
You can't be as cool as... Look, Sonic's dead. It would be rude to wear his head.
I love human
That's
hands.
so disgusting.
I am Wolf. I'm Gun the Wolf, the human-handed wolf. It is so uncomfortable.
I'm gonna let you in on some deep Gun the Wolf lore if you've actually read the fanon article, which I expect
I'm so
everyone watching
sorry
this to have done by now, is that Gun the Wolf is actually a fox.
What?
I know. It's controversial, but that's how it is. He's my OC. I decided that.
Wait, right now, or like, did you decide
Ages
like that?
ago. That was decided a long time ago. That was said. I didn't just change that to fuck you, I promise.
You were sitting in your room, your left calf was kind of hurting, you were like, rubbing your nose and be like, actually, Gun the Wolf is a fox. You said it like that, without your accent too. It just said it like, actually, Gun the Wolf is a fox.
Glad you got my sniffing habits down. Look, it's Sonic Mania!
What's with, fucking Sonic Forces ripping off Excellent Experience with its data mod shit? I don't like that.
I don't know.
I want
you should
money.
take them up.
Sega, I want money. I'm the only one who's doing weird esoteric narratives with data mod shit.
I wouldn't call this an esoteric narrative, I'd call it a shit one.
What's the difference?
I don't know, esoteric stuff can maybe make sense at the end of the day. I don't know, I'm gonna say this, I've been enjoying Excellent Experience so far, you might fuck it up.
I'll definitely fuck it up.
That's good to know.
What's Omega just doing there?
Sitting. So, I want to ask you a question. I'm going to be throwing a lot of questions at you because, you know, I've played this game or reviewed it, so your perspective is the interesting one in this commentary. Which is, why the fuck is Tails been left on his own in the war zone?
Because apparently Tails has PTSD and he thinks Sonic is alive. Well, he is. Because I don't think...
he was right all along, but he just shouldn't have been.
Yeah. It's another flaw of the game not elaborating it on. Like, imagine if this game came out in, like, 2006. We would have, like, had, like, a full fucking arc for Tails being like, Sonic is alive, motherfuckers!
And Tails would have been playable and had a gun. And it would have been really bad, but it would have been better.
Tails gun! Sonic needs guns! Come on, guys. Sonic needs guns.
Only the OC can have guns, because he's not Sonic.
The fans want that.
Sonic really should just have a gun, you know? He's really fast. Can you imagine the Matrix shit he'd do? Sega, you're cowards.
Fucking imagine a scene. Sonic shooting a bullet at someone, and then he runs, like, past them. As they're running away from him, and he, like, stops in front of them and looks at them as the bullet hits the dude in the back of the fucking head and exits out of the head and also hits Sonic, and he dies like that.
Wait, I like it. That's a good ending to the series. Okay, no, you've just proved Sonic really shouldn't have a gun, to be honest. He would misuse it.
Sonic would be, like, too fast for his own bullets. Fuck, this is the first Sonic game to bring up anxiety. What the fuck?
Oh, by the way, it's, like, kind of stated that the OC is, like, a child, and it's really good, because, you know, Sonic games have always had child soldiers in them, and now we've made our own.
Wait.
Solid V doesn't have shit on this.
How long has Sonic been out of commission?
6 months.
Okay.
About half a year.
But when did
that was a couple months ago in the city.
How did he... Man, growth spurt, huh? Kids these days.
Well, he's no bigger or smaller, he's still a kid. But, you know, he's a fox, so, you know, like, you know, that's like years in people months.
You can't be serious.
What? Wait, so Silver is here, like, he came back in time.
Yeah, he traveled back in time to help save the world, but he mostly just kind of hangs around at Resistance Base.
When did the last Sonic game come out?
Before this one,
yeah.
Just counting Sonic Boom, was it? The last big one was Generations in like
Yeah,
2011.
yeah. Why does this feel like they're making Sonic games like every fucking year when it's not like that? It's so
It's not.
short. It's so rushed. They could have shown fucking. Why is it in a comic? It could have been here.
This game had a 3-year-long development cycle, I believe. So
Where?
I don't know. I don't actually know much about the ins and outs of the development. I didn't put a great deal of research into that. But it honestly feels like at some point a lot of stuff was just chopped. Or at some point something had to reset. And
Like someone was. Yeah, because like it felt like this was going to be something like Sonic 06, you know? Like the trailers. And
you know,
then...
the world has been taken over, go and take back the whole globe. That's a pretty lofty fucking story, take the world back. Also, there's big pauses here because there's certain lines of dialogue that just, you have to let them sink in. Like Knuckles saying, "None of this is good, Vector, that's why it's called war." Which everyone has already jumped on, and yeah, there it is.
Snake.
Noonum.
Snake.
See you in part 2.